I'm scrolling through all the pictures. I can admit that you looked happier with me in my memory. Don't wanna bash other bitches, but I can't deny that she ain't got shit on me. So tell me where you going so fast. You played along so fast, giving her something I was begging you to give me. Is it a life worth living if it's without me? Is it a lie worth telling if it's about me? 'Cause you know that you're in love with me, but still you say you love somebody else. Put my loving on the shelf, baby, let's just be real. You wanna be with me now? Tell me how it feels to be loving on a rebound. Baby, let's just be real. You wanna be with me now? Tell me how it feels to be loving on a rebound. You left me wanting more than you were given. I could not stop and ignore the way that you were living. You said you wasn't ready to settle down, so I let you fly. So I went on looking at you now. You're somebody else's guy. Tell me, was it something that I said to you? Or was I just too good for you? Or was I just too? So tell me what I did to you. Don't you know that I would live for you? And it's hard for me to hide from you, 'cause you know that I would die for you. Tell me if it's something that I did, 'cause I know damn well she ain't got shit on me. No, no. So tell me if it's something that I was missing. When you were down, I'm down to listen. Baby, I was committed.
Mixed with the pain, prayers with the grind. Trauma in my DNA, but I still realign. Roots in the dirt, spirit in the ceiling. This ain't just therapy, this that blended healing. Concrete rose, yeah, I bloomed through the feeling. Tapped in the truth in these healing realms. Stitching my soul in them blended healing realms. Bless up. From the stoop to the shrine, I've been earning my life. Didn't pray for a savior, had to learn how to fight. Burning sage like incense, but my spirit don't fold. Still got pain in my pocket and this mic I hold. I ain't soft, I'm sacred, that strength in disguise. Eye to eye with my demons, I ain't blinking this time. Broke every curse
whispers in the wind say keep going. My past ain't changed, it's gold, I'm growing. Every wound is a prayer in disguise. I bleed truth and I rise.
I mix sage with the pain, prayers with the grind. Still drama in my DNA, but I still realign. Every roots in the dirt, spirit in the ceiling. This ain't just therapy, this that blended healing. Concrete rose, yeah, I bloom through the feeling. Tapped in the truth in these healing realms. Stitching my soul in the blended healing realms. Blended healing realms.
One breath, one wall of truth, one last time. Even after all of that, when you leave them in the past, so you can move forward, they still won't take no. So in this case, you got to hold the line when the past still knocks again. They don't always stay gone when you cut them off. Sometimes they circle back with old words wrapped in new packaging. Sometimes they wait just long enough for you to settle down before they start poking the wound again. Not because they're ready, not because they have changed, but because your silence is louder than any conversation that you ever had. They feel your absence in ways they didn't feel your presence. And now they come a knocking with memories, with questions, with long messages that sound like apologies but hold no accountability. With casual, how you been? Like they forgot the version of you they left unraveling. They come back with the charm and the time machine. But the problem with time machines is they only work in stories. In real life, nothing ever goes back to how it was. You've seen too much. You felt way too much. You survived more than you had to. They come back thinking you're still the one waiting for them to get it. But you're not. You're the one who had to rebuild in silence. You're the one who sat with the damage while they disappeared into their own freedom. You're the one who had to cancel hope just for you to breathe again. And now they want another shot. Not because they understood or understand, but because you moved on. The leash snapped. The control broke. The grip they had is gone. You were the soft spot, baby. The open door, the sure thing. Now that certainty has turned into a boundary they didn't see coming. So what they do, they spun the block, baby. And if you're not ready, and if you're not anchored, you'll confuse their reach for regret. But regret without action is just noise. When they show up with no plan, no changes, no self-awareness, that's not love. That's entitlement. Welcome to Blended Healing. We here again. We here. You got to stay anchored, baby, because they're going to throw everything that they got in their little trick bag right back at you to pull you back in. You got to hold the line when the past comes knocking at your door again. They don't really know. They don't know. So when they spun that block, they didn't know that you were already ready. You were already anchored. They don't miss you, man. They missed the access and what you gave them. The stability, the care, the access, the presence, the softness that bent past the point of recognition. Now that they can't find it in anyone else, they want it back from you. The version of you they knew no longer lives here. She died, he died in the silence they forced you to live in. She died, he died every time you question your worth just to keep the peace. She died, he died when you begged to be seen and got ignored. Now they're mourning your ghost, but trying to resurrect with crumbs, baby. You don't owe them your time. You don't owe them another chance. You don't owe them one more opening just because they finally noticed what they lost. Sometimes the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You feel me? But oop, they done fucked up. And now they're trying to get back. Your door is not a revolving one. Your peace is not a product on demand. Your growth is not a vending machine where people drop in charm and expect you to come out soft again. You already said no, and that should be enough. But when it's not, when they push, when they guilt trip, when they act like you being cold, let them. Let them sit in the storm that they created. Let them wrestle with their own absence. Let them argue with silence. Let them. Let them call you what they want. But don't you let them back in. People will come back just to test the lock. Jiggling with that damn lock, trying to find the key, the master key to get back on in. Nah. Just to see if the new you is real or just a temporary performance. You see, they felt as though you needed them that much. That if they were able to drop you right on your damn head, all fucked up, that they can just come back. They just want to see if the access is still there. Just to see if the you who left is still willing to be convinced. And that's where you stand tall. 10 toes down and hold the line. Not loud, not angry, just clear, but just done. Just settled in your decision. Because if you don't hold the line, you're going to find yourself right back in the loop that you fought so hard to escape. Right on back in the same tired, drawn out conversation that's just like wah 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 wah. All right, yep. I believe that you believe what you say. Because if you don't hold the line, you're gonna find yourself right back there. And you fought so hard to get out of that. Fought so hard. Right back to accepting a half effort and a watered down affection. Right back spinning your wheels while they play lost. It's not about bitterness. It's about preservation. It's about protection. It's about keeping the peace you had to fight for after the storm. Because no one sees the aftershocks. No one claps for the lonely nights. No one validates the moments you cried but didn't call. The days you felt unsteady but still chose not to go back. That's what this part is about. Not the decision to leave, but the discipline to stay gone. Even when they come back with words you used to beg for. Even when they finally do the things you asked for 2 years ago. Even when they seem better, wiser, softer. Because growth means you don't only choose what's different, you choose what's consistent. And if their consistency is only activated by your absence, then it was never about love. It was about control, about convenience, about ego. They're not confused. They're just used to you folded. But not this time, right? Not this time, right? They're used to you explaining. They're used to you proving, but now you don't. Now you protect your energy like a locked gate. Now you speak through your actions and not rebuttals. Now you don't reopen closed chapters just because someone suddenly feels they ready to read. And if that makes you the bad guy in their version of the story, so be it. You know what I mean? You're not here to be painted soft in somebody else's memory. You're here to be whole in your own life. You're here to move forward without dragging what tried to bury you. You're here to build a future that's not haunted by repetition. So when they don't take no for an answer, give them silence. Give them distance. Give them nothing. Nothing. This is not about proving how strong you are. This is about not repeating the past just because it knows how to find your dough. And no matter how familiar they feel, no matter how tempting it is to respond, no matter how large and how loud the knock is, let silence be the closure. Let the door stay closed. Let your absence be the answer. They didn't hear your words, but they'll feel your distance. And the new you, the one who made it through, she ain't negotiating her peace for anybody. You feel me? He ain't negotiating his peace for nobody. All right. Stay right there. Stay right there. I'll be back right after this.
Body butter, shea and sage, washing off yesterday's weight, spell in the steam, peace in the flame. I call my power, speak my name. Rose quartz on my windowsill, lavender mist when I need to chill. Aura bright, no fake shine, everything I touch is by design. Sacred glow, I feel divine, every drop's a blessing by design. Soap so rich, spray so clean, burning candles while I live my dream. Crystal charged, my spirit's high, anointed oil, now watch me
by moonlight's kiss. Protection in every little drip. From the root to the crown I rise. Ancestral hands all in this fight. No mass made, this is hand poured. Every sin opens up a door. From conjure to calm, from shadow to light. She Mecca keeps my soul alive. Go deeper, feel it unfold. Magic in the jar, ancient and bold. Every blend got a story to tell, and I wear it like a spell. Sacred glow, I feel divine. Every dry op's a blessing by design. Soap so rich, spray so clean. Burning candles while I live my dream. Crystal charged, my spirit's high. Anointed oil, now watch me rise. Not just a scent, it's essential. I stay tapped in with Jamaica essentials. Yeah, I stay tapped in with Jamaica essentials.
I'm not keeping you long today, but I would like to give you some affirmations. Please replay this so you can get these down in your spirit, all right? I do not chase what disrespects my spirit. I do not carry what tried to destroy me. I do not reopen doors I had to fight to close. My peace is not a request, it's a requirement. My voice is not for begging, it's for truth. My worth is not up for debate, it's known. When I walk away, I don't return. When I say no, I don't explain. When I let go, I let go for good. I release the need to be understood by those who never valued me. I stand in the fullness of who I am becoming. I protect the version of me that rose from the ashes. I choose myself completely, consistently, without apology. In this trilogy, you have learned to lead them in the past for your own sanity. You learn about the unraveling that you ever carry somebody in your life so long they just start to feel like they're a part of your own body. So tied in, so familiar, so there, even if they're not showing up right. Because we want to believe that love will evolve, that maybe one day the version of them we thought they were going to be will finally show up. We talked about not getting it twisted, that leaving ain't just about walking out of a room. It's not about blocking somebody's number and then calling it healing. It's about detangling every version of you wrapped around that connection. Because when you stay connected to somebody who has stopped pouring into you emotionally, spiritually, energetically, you become your own captor. And that's what trauma bonds look like. It feels like loyalty, but it's really a loop where the highs are good, so deep, so intense that you forgot all the little moments that broke you in between. You forgot what you even enjoy anymore. You forgot how to breathe easy because the world teaches you to endure, especially if you're someone who's been strong your whole life. Walking away is an act of spiritual courage. It means you're choosing peace over presence. And the fallout is real. You're going to feel it in waves, sometimes in the middle of a good day, You're going to rediscover parts of you that been on pause. You rebuild, you protect your energy like it's sacred, not just poetic. And then you found out one day that someone might come along, maybe a friend, a light, maybe a lover or a community that don't drain you. But until then, leave them in the past. Not because they're evil, but because your spirit outgrew the space that y'all built. And you don't owe anybody access just because they once had space in your life. You chose to move differently. People don't change because you suffer. They don't get better just because you stayed through the worst. The pain doesn't purchase peace. You didn't walk away because you stopped loving them. When you stop making room for people just because they're used to matter, you're going to have moments of clarity that hit you like thunder, and you're going to return to your own body, to your power, to your vision. And there's something wild and holy about realizing that you don't need anybody to validate your wholeness. You feel me? It's stuff like that. You've learned, baby. You've learned. And there ain't no turning back at this point, because once you know something, you're never going to forget it. It's going to be there in the background, ready for you to pull it out and talk about how you feel. I'm not keeping you long today. I just wanted to reiterate the process that you have went through. And when they still won't take no for an answer, you're now more equipped, now more than ever, to understand all of the different ebbs and flows of what goes into a relationship. Ashe? All right. That's it. I'm done. I'm getting off my soapbox. Be well. Stay safe. Ashe and deep bow to each and every one of you. Watch yourself, all right? Move in discernment. Move in discernment. And don't allow the memories drag you back in when you already crossed that bridge.
Steps off, baby. This ain't just a vibe, it's a sanctuary.
You just walked into the Love Palace. Welcome to a daily dose of D. Wrap yourself in satin truth. This love ain't rushed, it's velvet smooth. Silk on your spirit, rose in your mouth. Let me show you what healing's really about. Ooh, she don't play with pleasure, nah. Only pours it where it's earned. Let it burn slow. A daily dose of tea. Let the love run deep and free. One touch and you'll believe. She's the calm, she's the heat, she's the peace you need. Here in the Love Palace, where even broken ships sail smooth. Anchored down, baby, daily dose of tea. Your prescription to feel seen. No refills, just show up and I see your light, it don't dim mine. We're stars in the same sky, perfectly aligned. Your win is my win, your voice is my song. We've been strong alone, but together we're strong. Shine with me, don't dim to compete. Let
Let's rise, let's ride, move to the same beat. There's space, there's grace, we both can be free. I'm not your rival, I'm your legacy. Yeah, share with me. Share with me. I see your light, it don't dim mine. We're stars in the same sky, perfectly aligned. Your win is my win, your voice is my song. We've been strong alone, but together we're strong. Shine with me, don't dim to compete. Let's rise, let's ride, move to the same beat. There's space, there's grace, we both can be free. I'm not your rival, I'm your legacy. Yeah, shine with me, shine with me. I see your light, it don't dim mine. We're stars in the same sky, perfectly aligned. Your win is my win, your voice is my song.